My dad, not the one of flesh and bone, but in the wind and of the sky, the one of whom he says upon him I am alone to rely. He has been wanting me to speak on what is roaring up inside for over a decade. I guess in some way to bring a sense of relief, maybe as a way to comfort and serenade. So forgive me in my lack of experience in the wordsmithing realm, for I have not but started my climb, and I must begin at the base of this great tree of elm. To bring about light and speak love and strength to my father's children I received a command. When I did not listen, and to a great grievance of deep despair did this expand. For not knowing how to speak, or what to say, or how to convey the thoughts that live between my ears, I then asked, have I always been this deeply filled in all my fears? But all it took was a few smacks to the head and a season of tears. He then opened my eyes and left me with more than what one would call a surprise. He has put the vision in my mind, and yet still, to express these ideas, my tongue is twisted in a bind. It has been an eternal war to bring words of meaning across my lips. So I bore the pain to say not, and it led to the feeling of flesh peeling from whips. For my heart could not fathom the ripping and tearing inside, all because in him I would not abide. So I allowed my flesh to be pierced and spill with sweat and blood, if only to keep my eyes from knowing what it meant to experience a great flood. Since my emergence into youth, I have been searching high and low for this deep essence of truth. I have found none yet more powerful than the words that already live inside. If only perhaps this time I can remove what keeps me locked down, that thing I hide behind, like my pride. I hear your call, Dad. I hear your words. I wish so deeply that you would only let me be free to instead glide with the birds. I understand you said for me not to know or comprehend, but to Shema. I worry still that I will be too much, even in your eyes, not of a use, or possibly a flaw. For letting you down, there are no words in existence to convey that type of grief. Even though I know it is impossible for me to let you down, because it is you who raises me up above the mountaintops and not sinking to the bottom of this reef. As I come to the end of my 27th trip around the sun, and as I start my 28th spin, may I grow ever stronger in faith and all the more fight against this sin. I have run from him, thinking I'd win, as if to play hide and seek. But just like Jonah, no matter what I do, Dad's calling me from the inside to speak.